Today, according to online weather sites, it's -3 and it will drop as low as -13. And bizarrely, it doesn't actually feel that cold. It felt colder the other night. Then again, I have just been for a coffee and a meatball sub. There's not a great deal left for me to do in Timișoara, to be honest. I've not been to the Communist Museum yet, but I did discover a couple of nights ago that the Communist Museum is the actual same place as a bar that I want to go and check out, which is supposed to be a really cool bar. So I'm going to combine the two and go to that a bit later on, go and have a drink and visit the Communist Museum. Today I'm just going to head out, and I think there's a synagogue and a church to go and look at. It's not the most exciting thing, but it does get me into a different area, so I might find some things along the way. Don't have to keep you waiting, these traffic lights sometimes stood for well over a minute, which is really frustrating when there's absolutely no traffic, but it's just not the done thing in Europe to cross when the man's on red. Even at night time, when there's absolutely no traffic on the roads, you see people just stood waiting for the green man. Oh, this is a beautiful building, Fabric Synagogue, but it's completely closed. It's just abandoned, which is a real shame. I'm not sure how long it's been closed. It's been closed a long time. It's not just closed for COVID. All the windows have got these cages over the front. You can see the broken glass. It's definitely been closed for a long time. I read somewhere that in 2011, I think it was, there were just 40 Jews living in Timișoara. Before World War II, there was a population of about 900. So it wasn't a city with a big Jewish population, but certainly enough to have a big synagogue like this. What a shame. Just around the corner from the abandoned synagogue, this huge cathedral. Look at the size of this bloody thing. Massive. Thought we was going to be in luck there, but the doors were closed on the inside. This is an interesting building. That's what I love about Romania, is when you walk around the streets you just come across these random grand buildings. Look at that bugger. Well, that was as far out of the city as I was going to go, but I just noticed over here there appears to be another kind of square, and it looks like there's some more impressive architecture to go and have a look at over here. Not a great deal going on in this square, to be honest. I guess if Timișoara was more of a tourist city, this could be filled with bars and cafes, restaurants, tables out here. Maybe it is like that in the summer. Well, I can't really see. There's one bar over there, and that's about it. Where I've just walked from, the church, to get to this square, and I saw that interesting looking building. I've just walked alongside that, and now I've just turned round and look at this. I was walking alongside that and I obviously never noticed it. What a building that is. Just over here is the brewery for the Timisoara beer, which I have had quite a few times since I've been travelling around Transylvania. Right now I'm heading to what I think is some kind of outdoor gallery, sculpture park or something. It's about an hour's walk outside the city centre, so it's probably not going to be, you know, the most amazing thing in the world, and I'm sure it gets very few tourists, if any. But it's always about the journey, and you know, I've just come across this. It's not even on Google Maps. It's a huge church, and inside it's small, but it's very nice. And you know, as nice as some of the churches that are in the centre that all the tourists will go and see, no one will come and look at this. It's about a 40-minute walk to this sculpture park. Now, Google Maps says that it's closed. It says it's open from 10 till 1 and then from 6 till 9, which is odd times for a park. I mean, is a park even going to be closed? So I'm just going to go anyway and see if it's open. If not, you know, at least I get to see the delightful back streets of Timișoara. Another interesting find here. So on my way to this sculpture park, which may or may not be open, I've come across this place. I spotted it as I was walking down. I thought I'll come and have a look. It is on Google Maps, but it's got no reviews at all. No one's commented on it. No one said anything about what it is. There's a couple of dogs protecting it. They don't like me. But it's an old slaughterhouse. Now there's no way to get in, and to be honest, I don't think I fancy my chances with those two chaps anyway. One of them's got dreads. You can see the statues with the sheep, and the guy next to the sheep holding the axe looks like he's just about to hit him over the head. And that's what used to go on here. The Timișoara slaughterhouse, built in 1905. These are the things I love discovering. You know, the outdoor sculpture park might not even be open, and even if it is, it's probably not going to be that great. But it's the things you find along the way. Timișoara slaughterhouse, 1905. Looks like it was a big place as well. All this is all part of the slaughterhouse. Another great find on my way to the outdoor sculpture park. Check this out, it's an old Soviet sports hall. This is what I love about travelling to new, strange cities I've never been to before. Once you get out of the touristy parts, the places where people generally go, and you end up in places like this, just the residential areas, and you come across some amazing stuff. I bet there's nowhere on the internet that tells you about the slaughterhouse or the old Soviet sports centre. Well, I've been meaning to come to this place, and I've just stumbled upon it by accident. I'm quite far out now, so I may come back and do this. I've been walking along this main road for so long, I don't even know if I'm in Timișoara anymore. Now, apparently this sculpture park is just coming up on my left hand side, so pretty soon I will find out whether this 45-minute walk out of the centre was worth it or a complete waste of time. It's here and it's open. I don't know what Google Maps is talking about, saying that it's closed, because it's just completely open. Well, here we are then, at the outdoor sculpture park of Timișoara. As you can see, it's very small, but it is open. There's no way this could ever be closed. So let's have a look then. Bit rude. It all kind of looks like it's been here for a while. A lot of the sculptures have started to rust. It's quite cool though, I like it. quite a random thing to find 45 minutes out of the centre of Timișoara, just next to the main road. I think this is my favourite. It looks like it's part of some 1980s fairground ride. Just next to the sculpture park is this place called Yecha Gallery. Now, according to Google Maps, this place is only open Thursdays and Fridays from 4 till 6:30. And this definitely looks closed. Strange opening time. Well, anyway, it's Wednesday at 3 o'clock, so I've got 25 hours before this place opens, so that's not happening. I liked the sculpture park. It's small, but it's random. To have something like this, just, you know, 45 minutes walk out of the city centre, just stuck at the side of the main road. And we did get to see some interesting things along the way, so that was worth it. That was a good walk. Now, 80s bar. According to Google Maps, it's open, but that doesn't mean anything. I can see some lights on. Kind of looks open. The outside bar. Not particularly want to be sat outside in this though. Well, it's a very strange place to have an 80s pub because it's like in the middle of a residential area. Here goes. Ooh. Well, it's a pretty big pub, and I just randomly went and sat down at this chair, and it looks like he was calling me. Well, the 80s pub was actually pretty cool. Actually, a proper pub. Felt like just being in a bar in England. Some 80s music, not really specifically 80s, and the decoration wasn't in totally 80s as well. There were pictures of like the Beatles and Sinatra and that, but yeah, enjoyed it in there. And now I'm going to finally head to the Communist Museum, which is also a pub, and a pub that apparently is one of the best in Timișoara. I've got them both saved on my map without realising it's the same place. So I'm going to go there, check out the Communist Museum, and enjoy another couple lovely beers. Right, second attempt at the Communist Museum, and it's open. Or at least I think it is. Hi, see a Communist Museum? Where? Through here, okay. So here we go then, finally. The Communist Museum of Timișoara. Wow. Check this out. We've got absolutely loads of stuff in here. This is well cool. Oh my god, an actual stuffed dog. Yeah, good boy. Check out all the vinyl. They've got tons of vinyl upstairs as well. The bar looks really cool. This is some collection. Wow. It's like a kitchen area. All the old Soviet bottles and spices. The old radio station. Look at the stations you can pick up. Tirana, Monte Carlo, Sibiu, I was there. Chisinau, Leipzig, Cluj, Prague, Gliwice, that's that little place in Poland. Timisoara, Kiev, Bucharest, Sarajevo, Budapest, Bucharest, Sofia. I can't believe that they've got one of these. I used to have one of these. On the inside, yeah, and you plug it in and it lights up and that spins round and sends colourful beams out. And then my mum went and gave it away, just as I was becoming a stoner, where things like this were suddenly hip again. That's amazing, I can't believe that. I've not seen one of them since I was about 12. Well, I've just left the Communist Museum stroke chilled bar, and now I'm going to go back to the city centre, which is about 20 minutes walk away, and get some food. It's bloody freezing. And that's it for my time in Timișoara. Finally managed to get here 2 years after my original plan, and I've had a great time. It's a fantastic city. I spent 4 nights here. You could spend less, you could basically do the whole of the centre in a day, I suppose, but it has been nice getting out of the centre to go and see the sculpture park and finding the 80s bar and the Communist Museum and chill bar, which was a fantastic place. I really recommend you go and visit that. And yeah, so another city in Romania ticked off my list. Now I'm heading to a place where not many tourists go, a place called Diva. Check out the Timișoara train station. Now the bus that I'm taking is the cheapest bus of the day, and there's no online tickets, so I'm hoping that I can get on it. Not the greatest of paths to the bus station, to be honest.